So the first thing you want to do is prime your eyelids, and I would suggest starting with the eyes first because they're going to be quite intense. So I'm applying some tape, and then I'm taking my NYX Jumbo eye pencil in the shade Milk, and I'm just applying that all over the lid. This is going to help make the colourful eyeshadows stand out so much more, so this is a really important step. And I'm just taking a synthetic brush to sort of buff the edges. Then going into the BH Cosmetics Day and Night palette, I think this one is, I'm just taking this like bone shade and I'm buffing that through the crease. Then I'm taking this hot pink shade and some MAC Fix Plus, and I am going to start packing that onto the lid. And I really wanted this color to be super intense, so take your time to really pack the shade on. Then I'm going in with a darker purple shade, and I'm going to start to buff that into the crease. I'm creating like a cut crease sort of effect because I feel like this looks so nice with this Cheshire Cat makeup. So really spend your time buffing and blending and bringing that right into the inner corner. And here's a little tip: if you had hooded eyes, pull your eyelids upwards and it helps so much to get into those little crevices. Then you just want to make sure you've blended those shades together. This look takes a lot of blending and a lot of adding colour. So here I'm just taking a denser brush with some more purple, and I'm just bringing that right into the inner corners. Then again, just take your blending brush and take your time to blend everything out and make sure that these colours are nice and blended together. Then I'm just taking some more pink shade and I'm really just building the colour up and blending it out. That's seriously all I'm doing. So I will just continue to do that for a little while. And then I'm taking this dark shimmery purple shade from Makeup Geek. This is called Drama Queen, and I'm just focusing this in the outer V and again emphasizing that cut crease. I'm then going into the eyes on the 60s palette and taking another hot pink shade. This is also by BH Cosmetics. This one was just a lot more pigmented, so I'm really packing on that color just with my finger, and as you can see, it gives us that beautiful fuchsia shade. And once again, you just want to blend everything out. Then you can remove the tape, and we're going to start on the brows. So I started to fill in the front of my brows just with my regular dip brow in blonde so that I had like a nice ombre brow. And then I took the fuchsia pink that I used on the eyelids just then, and I started to work that into my eyebrows. You can go any shade you want, but I chose to do the pink and purple, obviously for the Cheshire Cat. So just work your way, sort of making an ombre brow and just buffing the product in. And then I took the dark purple from the palette and just used that in the tail of the brows just to again give me a nice ombre effect. Then I'm just tightlining and lining on top of my lash line with a black eyeliner pencil, and then I'm going in with some mascara. For the face, I'm priming using my Natural Glamour primer, and then I'm going to go in with foundation. I'm using the L'Oreal True Match foundation in the shade W3, and I am just going to buff this all over my skin. I still wanted the skin to look nice and perfected, even though we were going to be a crazy looking cat, but I just wanted everything to look nice and just polished. Then to conceal my under eyes, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This one's in the shade 20, and I'm just tapping that out with my Exo Beauty tapered kabuki brush. And then just applying some concealer down the center of my face just to highlight and conceal any other areas that I want. Then to set my under eyes and the center of my face, I'm using my Models Prefer Contour Kit, and I'm taking the yellow banana shade and I'm just tapping that on the center of my face and my under eyes with my Real Techniques contour brush. Then taking the cool toned contour shade from the palette, I'm just using my NARS Ita brush, and I'm just going to carve out my cheekbones just quite lightly. For blush, I chose these two bright shades from the BH Cosmetics 10 Color Blush Palette, and I'm just going to apply that right onto the apples of my cheeks and blend it backwards. And don't be shy with your blush because we are obviously a cat that is pink and purple, so we can be heavy-handed. Then I took the same color blushes and I used my Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm just buffing that all around my hairline and joining it up onto my temples. and sort of just having that line the rim of my face. Then you just want to make sure you blend it all out with foundation brush and a stippling brush just to make sure your foundation and the blushes are blended. So then back onto the eyes, I'm using the black eyeshadow from the Naked Basics palette, and I'm just creating sort of like a really deep set cat eye. So as you can see, I'm just winging my eyelid down, or the inner corner of my eye down, and then I do a really big wing that comes up past my eyebrow on the outer corner. Then using my NYX Jumbo Pencil again in Milk, I'm just filling in the empty gap in between where I have left so that it sort of brightens the eye up. So I'm just repeating the same thing on the other eye. Then I'm just going in and adding some like hairs, just little brush strokes just to act as fur kind of thing. Then I'm taking the bright pink once again and just buffing that underneath the eyes. Then I decided to intensify my brows a little bit, so again I'm just adding some more product where I felt it was necessary, and then I'm starting to do the mouth. So this bit is very tedious and it takes a lot of time, but it is worth it. So I mapped out where I wanted my mouth to be with the Milk pencil just because it's much easier to clean up any mistakes. So you just want to do a big massive smiley cat. Then I started to map out my teeth, and I just pretty much did sharp teeth all along the mouth. Then you want to take the pencil and start to fill in where the teeth are going to be so that you can outline the black, and it just makes it a bit easier, and just clean up any of the edges, and yeah, then we can go in with the black. So I applied the black Jumbo Pencil to an angled brush, and I'm pretty much just outlining the entire smile. And then you can start outlining where your teeth are going to be. So just take your time making the teeth, and yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'll just let you guys watch. And then you just want to start filling in the gaps behind the teeth with the black as you go. So yeah, just filling it in, and then I went ahead and added some smile lines to add to the effect. And then just go up and clean all around the edges, and then you want to just go over with a black eyeshadow. I just used a matte black from the same palette I'd been using, and just go over all of the black areas. And the same with the white, just take a white eyeshadow and just press it onto where the teeth are just to brighten them up. Then for the nose, I use my NYX black Jumbo Pencil again, and you just wanted to create a little like love heartish kind of nose. You can do a circle one if you like, but I liked the love heart effect. Then I'm just adding some dots and some whiskers to my cheeks, so just 3 little dots, and then I started to draw the whiskers, and I kind of stuffed them up. So I took a Q-tip and just fixed up my whiskers, and then I decided to use an eyeliner pencil to draw them on. After that, I then took the pink and the purple and just added some brush strokes to add to the whole effect. Then I just added some false lashes, and the look is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you soon. Bye!